Ice Cube slammed Meg for a holier-than-thou attitude towards the Queen and insulting Compton residents. Rapper Ice Cube has weighed in on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure from life as working royals. The rapper has suggested that he thinks the couple could have done it better if they'd stuck it out and stayed as fully-fledged members of the royal family. He said, in the Netflix documentary Harry and Meghan, they said it was a horrible experience, and Ice Cube said he understood the decision to leave Britain in order to pursue happiness, but believes they would have had a much bigger impact had they stayed in the royal family. I think when you're in the house, you can make more changes to the house than when you're outside the house. But they left with a peaceful agreement with the palace, then came to America and started moaning about everything to make money in the media. But the complaints cannot be against the monarchy. Meghan thought that she could walk in, tell the Queen, and indeed even the UK itself what to do. Total delusion which was doomed to failure even before she targeted snaring Harry. Meghan was never going to stick around. She wanted fame and then to hightail it back to Hollywood to capitalise on it so she could make it in the big time, as she'd failed before. The changes, discrimination and privacy were just a cover. Respect, privacy and wealth, the three things that had hoped to receive outside the palace walls. Yet they're under more public scrutiny than ever before, and beyond whatever the British media ever did or does, mocked mercilessly and laughed at from both sides of the Atlantic. And none of that expected wealth is as forthcoming as they'd hoped. It's the first time in 7 years Ice Cube has addressed the infamous headline in the Daily Mail which read, "Harry's girl is almost straight out of Compton." Compton is a place in south-central Los Angeles which has historically been linked to gang violence, and the headline sparked uproar at the time. North America correspondent Noel Phillips told ITV viewers it created a national conversation about race because of the way it was describing Meghan coming from the area, despite her not coming from Compton at all. People have their opinions and that's fine, the rapper told GMB. Some great people come out of Compton. You know, some of them are better than the people who come out of Beverly Hills. So just because someone says you come straight out of Compton, it has a tone of, you've come out of the hood, or you've come out of the ghetto, or you've come out of... There are great people that come out of these places. So maybe they were trying to crack a joke, but at the end of the day, I think the joke is on them. Can't let what other people say or think about you affect you and how you think about yourself. He also noted that he understood why the headline had made people angry, adding, but I think it was a very off-colour joke. Let's look at the personality of the person who made the joke, Maybe they're straight out of somewhere else that's not so great. In her podcast series Archetypes, Meghan addressed the headline directly during a conversation with the first guest on the show and close friend, record-breaking tennis champion Serena Williams. Serena said during the discussion, "For the record, I'm the one that grew up in Compton," to which Meghan replied, "I was about to say when they said Harry's girl is straight out of Compton, I was like, are they talking about Serena?" Meghan went on to deny that she's a Compton resident. "I'm not from Compton, I've never lived in Compton, my mum doesn't live in Compton. But, by the way, what's wrong with Compton? My girl Serena's from there."